Okay, so I'm currently out walking the course for a show tomorrow. I'm a bit mad, I can't believe I've entered this show. I don't know if you can hear me actually, the wind might be really bad and the sun. Yeah, this is a really bad decision. Anyway, I feel alright about it. I did err on the side of caution and entered the 65 centimetre class. It's a one-day event, so I've kind of thought, with it being a one-day event, and I've got a hack here as well and a hack back home, I'd err on the side of caution and probably go lower than I would if it was like show jumping. And I've probably entered a bit too low, but it's quite nice to actually walk a course and feel not terrified of everything. Yeah, I don't feel too bad about it. It looks like a nice course. It's a place I used to come all the time with Becky, and the place is lovely, and the people are lovely. I'll go see if I'll take a little video of the course. But yeah, so the dressage test that we've got to do is Intro C, which I have not practiced once. Dressage is not our forte. I'm just hoping that we get round with a nice rhythm and he doesn't try and counter off with me. And then we've got the 65 show jumping. I've just been to walk the show jumping course and it looks quite tight, and there is a place where you're going towards one fence but you've actually got to keep turning and go to another fence, so I think that could be a bit tricky because he's probably going to see that first fence and go, we're going over this, and I'm probably going to go, no we're not. So yeah, I think the issues that we might have will be regarding control. I don't think we'll struggle to get over the fences. Watch me say that now and then we get a refusal or something. I've never known this horse to refuse, so if he does I'd be very surprised. I'll have a prediction now, shall I, of how I think it's going to go. 42 dressage. I think I'm being quite optimistic. If I was being really optimistic I'd be saying 40, but I think 42 dressage, 12 false show jumping, he's not very careful, and clear cross country with a nice fast time because I have a feeling he's going to tow me around here. But yeah, so that's my prediction. We'll see how it goes. Who knows, it might be elimination. I might pull up. I've not been able to breathe a lot recently, my asthma's really bad, so maybe I'll get halfway around the cross country and pull up and go, I can't breathe. So yeah, that's a prediction. So we're on our way now, hiking to the show. Yeah, I'm not too nervous. I was more nervous before the hacks, to be honest. Maybe the hacks calmed me down a bit. Yeah, I'm not too bad. Like, I feel okay. I think we should get there with a bit of time to spare. I'm not really going to do a lot of warming up before the dressage because I've hacked here and it's only an intro, so I'm not having to do any canter work or anything. I know our dressage isn't going to be great anyway, so I don't think the amount of time that I spend warming up trying to get him to work better is going to make him work any better, to be honest. He's doing really well on this hack. He's been a bit resistant. I mean, a lot of the path around here on this hack is a bit stony, so I understand why he's being a bit resistant, but I'm trying to walk him on the grass where possible. Come on, over here. And he's been fab because we have to cross some train lines. No, we're not eating the grass. Steady. He's just so good. I really can't fault him, to be honest. I think we're about halfway there now. Probably a bit over halfway. But yeah, I'm actually quite excited as opposed to terrified, so that's a nice change. Yeah, I don't know if I probably won't vlog when I'm there because, you know, embarrassing. So I imagine the next footage you see, I don't know if you can even hear me because it's wind, but the next footage you see will probably be us actually competing. So yeah, enjoy. Okay, so I thought I'd do a bit of a voiceover for these events. So obviously it started with dressage, which is definitely not our forte. So I was pretty worried about how it was going to go. I thought he might try and canter off with me, or I don't know, I didn't think we'd have a lot of rhythm. I thought it'd be sort of be speeding up and slowing down a bit. Obviously this is only an intro test, so yeah, it's not gonna challenge us a great deal. It's just walk and trot. And you know what? He actually went really well. He had a few moments where he sort of wanted to go a bit faster and wanted to go a bit slower, etc. But about as well as it could go, to be honest, it went for us. Yeah, I can't seem to really get into work in an outline or over his back or anything like that. And to be honest, I'd rather have the longer rein and have a more chilled out horse and more controlled horse than sort of grab him up and try and make him work in that outline and us be cantering off everywhere. So yeah, that's why I have a bit of a longer rein and I'm not asking for him to bring his head down or anything like that. Yeah, so we actually did a lot better than I thought we would. If you heard my prediction, I think I said 42 I thought I'd get for dressage. We got 34.1, so I was very pleased with that, definitely. So on to show jumping. I went into the warm-up and I only jumped I think about 2 fences and he tried to kill me. I don't know if the video really shows it very well. You can see him fighting me a lot, but I felt like I had 0 breaks throughout this whole course. He was just sort of taking a hold, and especially when we were going towards the gate, we were cantering and that was it. I had no decision in what was happening. It was a very tight sort of space that they'd put out for the show jumping, I thought. So it was difficult for me to sort of have time to bring him back and navigate him, etc. I think it's after this fence you see him sort of try and take off of me a bit and me just sort of sit there and go, please no. But yeah, we actually went clear, which I was very surprised at, because at home he's been loving to knock them over. But no, we went clear, and maybe not the most control, but I was very happy that we went clear at least. So for cross country, I was a bit nervous because I thought he was going to do exactly what he did in the show jumping to me. But actually I think because he had more space to just go forward and I wasn't having to hold him back to try and fit round like a tight course, I think it was just so much better. Like, he wasn't fighting me at all, he wasn't even pulling me, he was going forward, but he wasn't just trying to take a hold and run off with me. It felt like just a nice balanced rhythm all the way around, and yeah, he just gave me the ride of my life. Like, I had so much fun, I was beaming, especially after I pulled up. Yeah, I think this fence that we come up to, we take a bit of a flyer at, yeah, there we go. So yeah, I didn't really get most of my strides right towards the fences here, but he just didn't get it. He was loving it. He was very happy, just cantering along, flying over the fences, sorting me out. And I felt like I didn't even have to sit back. Like, you can see I just sat up in my light seat the whole way around, because he was just taking me around the whole time, and I thought, oh, this is brilliant. So it was only 9 fences, obviously it was in like an enclosed space, but this is the last fence here, and you can see just proper pings hit. Oh, I was so happy here, honestly. So we went double clear, meaning that we finished on our dressage score of 34.1, which meant that we finished in second.